is going on, muln fans? Welcome back to the channel. I think we had a good day today. Let's go over the news, let's go over the ortex, let's go over the charts. I'll show you the channel that I'm looking at right now. It's kind of a wide one, but we'll keep our eye on it and we'll just see what's happening, where it could go from here. So what do we got in the news? You guys probably already saw it. The 200 million order from Randy Marion, which we were covering yesterday. That's nice to hear. It says that the purchase order of 6,000 cargo vans, and they are saying they're one of the largest commercial dealers in the nation. So this is a nice way, I think, for muln to be able to actually have some capital or raise some money without selling shares, which would be really nice for those of us that are investors in the company. You know, we can take a little bit of a beating, but at some point we want them to raise money elsewhere. So I enjoy seeing something along these lines. The deal's worth roughly 200 million for 6,000 muln Class 1 EV cargo vans. So I think, rough math off the top of my head, around 33,000, I would say, per van. So I don't know what they're going to sticker price at, but hey, that's not bad. So getting a pretty decent run. I think we got halted even this morning. I missed the halt, but my alerts were going off, so I knew something was happening. Looks like we had a really nice trading day. As far as I was looking for a volume day around, I think I said 550, 650 million is what I want to see one of these days. And today, what were we, just shy of 600 million so far? So I mean, the volume came back in. Little bit of confidence, a lot of shares trading hands. Hopefully some people are hanging on to them. So I mean, things are happening. We have a little bit of time left. Let's see if it wants to hold. But yeah, I mean, good news. We can't ask for anything more there. How's our shorts looking for today? I would expect that some shorts did get out. Some probably re-entered whenever the halt came in. I would anticipate that as well, but I think some probably got out. Probably a lot of retail that were down, just trying to short a 20-cent stock like it makes any sense. But it is what it is. You make money both ways. So somebody's got to be short and somebody's got to be long. That's just the name of the game. Where we at 14.22% is estimated live short interest percent of the free float, and we're coming in at 211.33 million live short interest. Cost to borrow went down a little bit today. I guess would make sense if some of those shares were returned. There's going to be a little bit more supply out there to meet the demand. But ultimately, I think we're going to have to watch and see what happens as far as the charts go. Where are we at right now? 32 cents. That's beautiful. So, our 30 to 32, even call it 33 cents is that sticky range. So it made sense that we got pushed back down into this range just to try to see who's going to ultimately win. Is it going to be the Bulls or is it going to be the Bears? That's going to be your battle right now. I think if you get above 33 cents here in the after hours, it might see a pretty decent move possibly to the upside. I'll tell you the channel I'm watching right now, and I told you it's kind of a wider one, but I'm really watching 28.5 cents to about 35 cents. So that's going to be my main area of focus. I would love to see us get back above that 35, hold that, and continue to push our way back into some of the earlier fib lines and levels. If you were in any of those January 50-cent calls, they had a very nice return today. If you took advantage of some of those, I still have some, but I did let go of some. I got to bring my average down, so I rolled the dice and I gambled on some of those 50-cent calls quite a while back whenever I saw them come back down to a nickel, and so those paid off. So that's helping bring my long-term portfolio average down. I don't know if they're going to get another push or not. It's going to highly depend on which way we go from here, but as of right now, we're looking okay. Just have a trading plan whenever you're seeing either one of these levels approach 28.5, or if we're getting up to that 35, how we're moving through there. Is it acting as resistance? Is it acting as support? Those are my watches right now. Our simple moving average is kind of curling back down on us on the 1 hour. our 4 hour is still cranking right along. So I mean, it's doing its thing. The RSI is still on the daily, has room to move, but the 1 hour and the 4 hour might just need a little bit of time to breathe. The 30-minute came down, touched the 50. It's going back for round two. The 5-minute right now still in bullish territory, still pushing. So I want to see what's going to happen here in after hours. Like I said, if we can crack above that 33 cents, maybe the after hours pre-market will get a little bit of action for us. We do have a little bit of a gap here now, which is not amazing. Sometimes these gaps like to be filled. With the market coming down as much as it was today, I was amazed that muln was holding the strength that it had. So there's definitely some interest that's going on right now, but keep an eye on the gap as well. If it wants to come back down here and try to close in that gap, it very well could. But let's see if we can just ignore the gap for now and move this thing along to the upside. That's my watch. That's what we're looking at. And I don't know what else news they could release, but hey, if they have one more news release for us on a Friday going into tomorrow with call options out there on the line, then maybe that'll help boost us right along. I don't think we're getting much gamma action as of right now. We're still quite a ways away from the 50-cent strikes. So, once we start working our way up closer to the 50s, then we might start seeing a little bit of gamma action. But as of right now, I don't think the market makers are worried about hedging anything by any means, especially for this Friday, unless something crazy happens. But I think most of those calls are January, so they have a couple weeks left on them. Let's see how it continues to move. Let's see how it continues to respond. But hey, we are looking good. Hey, if you can play, puts to the downside on the market and muln's going up, that's a good day, I think. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys all coming back and watching another one. I will catch you in the next video. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.